This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming your way. Today it's live opening round coverage of the California Classic. Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Good contact, good result. Frank, the beauty of golf, we're not playing inside a dome with no wind. You have to be able to handle the elements.
You do, and that's really where the better player comes through. On a day like today, anything around par is going to be a good score, so just adjust your own mental par.
That will be a great look at birdie. He has a birdie opportunity here. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Just a little tap in here. 1 under early in the round. To the second hole now, par 4, only 371 yards. Frank, what do players need to look out for off the tee?
It's really a layup hole here. No need to hit driver down there. The biggest bunker in the distance there is about 300 yards. You have to avoid that. Nothing wrong with hitting an iron or even a hybrid off this.
That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Frank, not close, but from that lie, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich. Really. This is an awkward length.
So into the top 15 on the leaderboard with that birdie. A few more, and who knows, maybe top 10 or top 5. Moving to the third hole, to par 4 again. This one 471 yards. This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Yeah, the hang time on that.
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Terrific golf shot from now. That for an easy birdie. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Just keeping the leaders within sight, Frank.
Doing a good job, really. Leaders at the moment, they seem to be in a playing to a different level, but top 10, be interesting over these next few holes.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. You get the sense now with that birdie that our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Let's go over to the fifth hole. As we catch up with today's featured golfer, we have already seen some excellent play. Frank, what are some of the keys to keeping this early momentum?
Basically just trying to do the same things. We're seeing good driving, good approach play, and very good speed on the green right now. Keep doing the same thing.
We knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect. Right down the middle of the fairway. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Boy, you could hear the noise from up here in our commentary box. Crowd goes wild after that eagle.
Now, just when you think struggling for a top 10, one hole, eagle, now in the top 5.
Frank, I love a par 3 where you have to hit one solid golf shot. Anything less, and you might pay a severe price. 255-yard par 3-6. What a hole.
No, you love watching somebody else play a par 3 like that.
You're right. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Good solid work right there and stays at 4 under. We're at the 7th now, 346 yards with plenty of water on that right side. How do you handle this one, Frank?
You've got to pick a target there. A lot of people think when they're laying up off the tee, and that's exactly what this hole is. You just blaze away at something down the left side. But if you're going to pick a tree, you just pick the tree. Pick a branch or a leaf. Be more specific.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Frank, what's this second shot look like here at the 7th?
A good distance in here, and you can just simply look at the flag. This is a hole that should be taken advantage of.
How about that? Every green in regulation. Excellent ball striking today. Starting to make a nice move. 5 under with that birdie for the tournament. Now we're at the 8th hole here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. 559-yard par 5. Frank, what are the options here?
A good tee shot, you can certainly reach this par 5 and 2. There's a crosswalk that comes across in that vicinity of 330 yards. That's sort of the green light area if you can get it down there. Anything short of that, it becomes very much a 3-shotter. But if you can get it close to that crosswork that goes there, then certainly this becomes opportunity knocks. Oh, this is right at it.
Big swing right there, and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. On fire right now, 7 under par. Frank, the par 4 9 to 452 yards is all you want.
You could make 5 here every day just by poking it down the left side, but who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. You might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, that is a ball striking clinic right there. Another dazzling approach shot. Pretty close. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Rich Lerner pleased to be alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Back to PGA West, getting set for the back 9. And the 10th hole, it's a good-looking hole, Frank, at 416 yards.
Yeah, it certainly gets your attention, just the visual there. This is one of those holes, if you've got a caddy, you say, oh, what's that carry over the bunker on that left side where the water is? He'll tell you it's like 240 yards, and then you say, well, what's it to the bunkers on the right? Well, to get past those ones on that right side, you're in the vicinity of 300 yards. This is a hole that, you'll scratch your head.
That's well played. Places it about 10 feet out for birdie. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, how about this hole, the par 5 11th? Long one.
Oh, it is. And, you know, anything over 600 yards, only the longest it is the Bubba Watsons, the Dustin Johnsons of the world. The other ones that can get home on a hole like this. For the other ones, even those bunkers down the left side are sort of in play. You at least have to give them a cursory look off the tee. Nothing wrong with a hole at a par 5 that you can't reach. You still play it as a 3-shotter. And in some respects, you get rewarded for laying up here because that water that comes in on the left-hand side, that's not going to be in play.
Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. You know, that one is going to end up in the rough. That's a bit offline in the rough. And setting up here in the rough. On the green, and a chance for birdie. 21-foot putt, set to go. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. And he's putting for par now. Frank, a par here, that's just fine. Now the par 4 12th, only 363 yards, but Frank, it is intricate. There's a lot involved, isn't there, in playing a hole like this?
Yeah, I think this is where you have to work out, you know, which clubs do you hit the best? Are you better with a 9 on, you're better with the wedge? Because that's the distance you want to hit it to. That's how you can be aggressive, even when you're laying up.
So yet another short iron shot into a par 4 here at the 12th. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Early part of this second 9 with a good approach shot. And now, pretty good chance for birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Little bit of a misread there.
Yeah, it was makeable, that's for sure. Now, as they say, 300-yard drive, one shot, miss a short one, also one shot.
That's painful. Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news, still has the lead.
Can't afford another, though.
Now at the par 3 13th, and Frank, in some ways, this is vintage Pete Dye, isn't it?
It is. His use of wooden bulkheads, plus the fact that he gives you that diminishing line. The further you go back into this green, you realize it's a larger carry. It just sort of reeks of something that's hit to the front mid-right of this green.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. 14th hole, par 4 of 389 yards. It is short, but Frank, there is some danger lurking along the way.
Yeah, most of it's sand. Two options really: poke it down that left side, let it run down there like a bowling alley. Either that or take that bunker completely out of play, 290, 300 yard category, and get it down there where it's just a flick wedge in.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. Now at the 15th, par 4, 468 yards. It is nicknamed Turning Home as we are making our way towards the close of this round.
Oh, I liked that.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Beautiful roll on that one, right in the bottom. Par 5 16th is a slight dog-leg left at 600 yards. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Nice drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one. This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but he's well on the cards.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Count it. It's an eagle. Well, there it is. They call it Alcatraz. Just sitting out there on the water, 168 yards away, Frank.
Well, speaking of water, that water looks so peaceful, doesn't it? It'd be a shame to spoil it with a splash. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet. I mean, almost hard to believe. 13 under already. Well, Frank, hopefully the player has arrived here at 18 in a pretty good frame of mind. If not, you have to be thinking, oh, here we go again. Water left. I mean, you could shoot 100 out here on this golf course if you don't have your best stuff.
Yeah, this is another example of, you're right, if you've got the bad mojo going, this is not the hole you want to be playing. Water left, bunkers right. Somewhere in between, though, this fairway. No doubt they'll be happy with that shot. Well played. These putts keep the round together. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, you surprised to see that name on top of the leaderboard? I am surprised to see the name, but not that style of golf leading. It was great performance, especially tee to green. You don't often see people start that quickly.